welcome to Toast Up with the Girls. Every week we'll meet here to talk real life, current happenings, social faux pas, and anything else you want to get off your chest. So grab your favorite glass, pour up your favorite drink, and toast up with the girls. Also, every week we'll meet with a different drink, a new little charcuterie board. For those of you who can't see us, we do have a fancy little board in front of us.
Fancy board.
Today we're drinking some rosé in spirit of Valentine's Day approaching on the horizon. By the time we post this, Valentine's Day may have passed, but still, cheers to Valentine's Day. So yeah, what's our first topic for today? What are we gonna get into?
I know. We just talked about what's going on this weekend. So what happened this weekend? This past weekend was the 7th and 8th. So what's Super Bowl? Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, Super Bowl Sunday.
Did you see it?
I did not.
I didn't either.
I didn't
However,
I
didn't really watch it. Well, Tom Brady won, of course.
Okay.
Tom, like, no matter what team he's on, he's gonna win. As
Yeah.
much as you don't want him to, he's just gonna win. However, did you hear about the halftime show then?
No.
Weekend?
No. Was it good?
I didn't watch it. However, everyone was saying like, oh, it sounded like he had like technical difficulties going on. But also, it's like, well, that's how he sounds live. So I don't know why anyone was confused. Like, I've never heard him sing live. That's usually what it sounds like, technical difficulties.
I feel like I've seen memes on Instagram, but also I'm realizing, I don't know if that was part of his promotional thing. I saw his like commercial for Super Bowl, and that was pretty dope. Where he was like having tea on the field, and then it started raining Super Bowls.
Super Bowl football. What's his face weird?
No, that was a picture that he posted
I knew it.
like some weeks before or something. But then I did see a picture where he was all wrapped up, like he had just gotten surgery. So I don't know. That was probably for Super Bowl too.
I don't know, but he also like announced his concert, his world tour.
I was gonna say, is he coming out with another album? Though?
Yeah,
okay,
so
so maybe
2022 though.
Oh, okay.
So like he's like,
Future.
he's ambitious.
Yeah, we're only in February. Come on now.
But I guess he's like, I'm not going to tour now.
Yeah.
So
I'm claiming 2022.
That's something to look forward to. However, I wish it was more like, Rihanna said, hey, I'm coming to 2022. Like, yay, some new music.
I know.
Niggas know who I'm looking forward to seeing in 2022.
It's alright though. I'm sure it'll be good. Weekend's pretty cool.
It's pretty entertaining.
Yeah. I saw some meme. It said something about I don't know if this was it had to be Super Bowl. He was like lost in a glass maze or something. And it was like when you're stuck in the bathroom and your favorite song comes on at the club.
Oh, I think I saw that actually.
It was so funny though.
All the memes.
I know, memes are great. But yeah, Super Bowl. I didn't even watch it.
No, I'm
not
this
this year.
football.
Usually I watch it for commercials, but
yeah, I'm sorry, it's always the best.
Yeah, I heard there were some few, I guess, controversies. I don't know. Like, I didn't really watch. And this is the other thing I should have went back. And usually I like go back and try to look at the commercials or read up on the commercials. Yeah, read an article on it, see like which ones were the best ones. They're like super funny. But I saw, I don't know if it was Jeep or somebody posted something. They had some commercial that was a little bit controversial. I don't know. I can't even speak on it because I don't know what it was.
The only one I know is controversial is the one with Tom Brady with Trump, right? And they're together talking. And they were like, oh, we should do better or something like that. Something about doing better for the future of Black America or something like that. And they're just like, oh, so it's okay when Colin Kaepernick got blackballed.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's the only one I saw.
Something happened.
Yeah, it's always nuts.
There's always something going on. But it's very true though. Like
he blackballed this man like what 3 years before he
Yeah.
even got a chance to try
try out.
Again. Still didn't even make it. He just got a chance to try finally in 3 years.
Like that was wild, honestly.
Nuts.
I feel bad. I mean that's America.
Right, that's America for you.
Welcome to America.
Right.
Man.
Welcome to America. Let's see what else happened this weekend. I don't think anything else big happened. Once like Super Bowl.
No, it was mainly Super Bowl.
Hey, anything happened in your weekend?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Nothing at work. I had to think for a minute, like, did I do something? I did something. I did not do anything.
So excited.
for a minute, but I was at work. It was actually really slow at work. It was kind of boring. So we just kind of chilled. Because Super Bowl, so nobody was out doing anything, trying to get anything. I'm trying to get into styling, so I did get I got my photos back. Shout out to Donovan Glover, amazing photographer and friend. Got some photos back from that.
From Katie's shoot, or?
No, from the shoot me and him did.
Oh, when you were out with cameras and stuff?
Cute. So I got those, and now I'm like ready to.
Something to look forward to.
Yes, some sort
of. A little behind the scenes you guys are hearing.
Yes. On the horizon, it's coming. I gotta go through those and figure out what I want to post. And
you already have a name?
Not really. I'm like debating. I don't know. I might just keep it like very simple. Styles by Nick. I don't know. I really don't know.
You gotta like throw it out there.
I was. I really just threw that out there like, I don't know.
See what
Styles by Nick. Style by Nick. I don't know.
Nick Styles. That also sounds like Nickelodeon.
I know.
Or
like some Nick Cannon. Something.
Yeah.
Like no. Or maybe Styles by Alicia Nicole. I'll throw my Alicia Nicole in there. Because I want to keep my Instagram still.
Yeah.
So we don't have to change that up. I'm just going to go through and start archiving things and rearranging that. But
I feel like you should definitely get a second one.
I was thinking that
just because it's a business thing, you don't want to mix
the two.
But and then you can never post anything that fun happens to you. You know, it kind of gets, once you get higher, I feel like it's easier to mesh things together. But once you start out, it's like it's easy. Yeah.
It's like a portfolio.
Exactly. You don't feel like oh, you're out there drinking and having fun. Like,
like girl again. Right? Trying to be a stylist, girl.
Sometimes you gotta separate. I feel like afterwards, though, it's easy to mesh too, though.
Yeah. I gotta figure out a good, what I want to do. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna go with the name or how I'm gonna do it. How I'm gonna link it. Because it's still gonna be tied into Ordinary Jane as well.
Yeah.
So that's still, it might just be like Ordinary Styles.
Ooh,
or Jane like Styles. Something along those lines. Like so that way it's still like.
I like how everything meshes in so well.
Yeah, it just blends together. So it's all one big.
I like that.
Yeah. So we'll see. Stay tuned, everybody.
Stay tuned.
Got big things on the horizon out here. We got a couple different things going on.
Yes, we do. It seems jumbled when you think about it, but we got there.
I know. I got this, and then I was like, why did I got that? Alright. How's your weekend? What'd you get into?
I'm trying to remember. I don't think I did anything.
See? And it's like the weekend, what's today?
It's only Tuesday.
The weekend was just a couple days ago.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because everything just blurs into one still. Like, you would think by now we'd be used to this play of life.
Yeah.
Because it's been almost a year. But I still don't even know. It's all been one big. Oh, I played board games with Lynx.
Oh, that's fun though.
And Donnie and Katie. I made them play with us. Because it wasn't
What y'all play?
It was a new one, which was actually pretty fun when we had like a lot of people. It's kind of like a generational game. And it's even funner when you have like, it's in teams of two. You have a team of two, each generational from each team. You just ask all these questions and you gotta guess who get the most questions right. And it had things like, we have Katie and Lynx put on a team, we have the same generation X. And then me and Diane Millennial. And these kids knew nothing. They only knew things about Chance the Rapper.
Really?
I was like, you guys suck at life.
Disappointing.
Yeah. I felt like I failed them in life.
Like, dang, Chance the Rapper, that's it?
That's all they knew. Like, I was proud about that.
Yeah,
like,
proud movie, but also like,
you don't know nothing. And then I'm sitting here like cheating for them, like giving them like all these like hints and clues. Like, you know, it's this. What's the first letter of my name? Like, give them like all the answers pretty much, and then they still lost.
No.
They were here using their tablets and phones, look things up, and still like not even doing, and just still like losing at it. And me and Daddy was like, we're watching you look this up, and you still got the wrong answer.
Yeah. Like, do y'all know how to research properly?
Like,
no, I'm really questioning things.
One of the questions about like the Spice Girls.
Oh.
And it was for them though. It was like who's hosting, and he had looked it up and like they're able to pass. So they passed on that one and they answered the next two questions and they came back to it. And then Link so smooth, he was like, Mel B, is it Mel B? And I felt so proud for a second, and then I realized he looked the answer up, and I was just like,
he spent all that time.
Teen Titans movie. I thought it was new, but it came out in 2019, so it was not new.
Yeah.
And then,
a couple years old now.
Right? Also, what else? Oh, have you been watching the Marvel WandaVision?
No, not yet. But I heard it's really good.
So good. The first 2 episodes, I was like, no. I was excited when I saw the trailer. And then the first 2 episodes looked nothing like the trailer. So I was like, maybe this isn't it. So I stopped watching it. Brittany called me and was like, girl, have you been watching? And I was like, no, it's stupid. She goes, no, you had to go to episode 4. So I watched 3 was pretty good too. But 4 and then 5, I was like, I can't wait. I was wanting to read this album right now. So I could just watch it through.
They were talking about it at work. They were getting real hype. I was like, all right, guys, I'm going to watch it.
It's that good.
Yeah.
You should binge it tonight.
Yeah. I probably will.
Or wait till you watch everything else together.
No, I might just binge it. I'm like, no, I might just take it, binge it. Why not?
It's that good. Like it ties like all the Marvel stuff together. So this happens. It's set in after the first episode is before the blip.
Okay.
And then so before they go back to Endgame, and then the last one is after Endgame.
Oh.
So like, but it ties it all together.
Yeah, I saw a commercial for it. And I think it was like after Endgame. I don't know, something was going on in it, and I was like, wait, is this after Endgame?
Yeah.
And then I like took a moment, like, I have to watch it. But I think I had to work, so the next morning early, so I like just went to sleep and put it in the back of my mind and I actually watched it. But yeah, it's on my list. It's definitely on my list. I have to. I know they're coming out with another Marvel show too. I was trying to think of which one. I feel like with not Black Hawk.
Oh, Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
Movie.
Is that it?
Movie.
A movie?
Yeah. Disney
Not a
Plus
show.
Movie. Not a show, movie. It's really good too. And then
Are they gonna have
Loki.
a show?
No. It was supposed to be a show, I think.
So I think they're all supposed to have shows.
No, it's
right?
TV, it's movies.
Oh.
Let me look it up. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's a movie. I know Winter Soldier is definitely a movie.
Because my cousin sent it to me, and I was like, oh, another movie. And she was like, no, it's a show. And I was like, what? A series?
Oh, no, it is going to be a series.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
I thought it was going to be also a movie.
No. And Loki's supposed to be a series, too, I think.
I can't wait for that one. That one I'm excited about. I love Loki.
Me too, clearly. My psycho
Yeah,
dog.
that one's a TV.
For those of you who don't know, I have a dog whose name is Loki, and he lives up to his name.
Definitely.
He definitely lives up to his name.
Loki is amazing. Dog and show.
I don't know about the dog, but the show.
The character's amazing. Let's see.
Character's great. The dog is wild. But the dog is, he lives up to his name. He's a wild boy.
Alright, you named it Loki. What do you think was going to happen?
I don't know. I thought it was going to be like, I don't know.
You can play on words.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be cute. And it's cute, but it's like, you're wild, aren't you? Too wild. But yeah, actually, so this weekend too, I forgot. I actually hung out with a few friends. We went out to dinner because restaurants are back open.
We live in Michigan, just so if you know what
Yeah.
that's about that.
Yeah, we've been shut down for a while. When did we get shut down? Was it last year? Or was it the beginning?
Yeah,
We've been open
they
and
shut down, then they
closed,
opened, and then they just shut everything down again.
So we're back open, kind of, but not really, because now we got a curfew.
Yeah, like everyone can't go to the restaurant, but some people can go.
Yeah.
Like we can't all just show up.
No, it's
However, some
limited
of us.
capacity.
Was it
so-
25%?
Yeah, I think 25%.
Which is like, no.
Yeah, so it was cool. We were able to get a cute little seat in the window.
Where did you guys go?
We went to Central Kitchen downtown.
Ooh,
Very
nice,
good,
nice.
very good. Black owned. For those of you who don't know, it's Black History Month as well. So support your local Black business. Go to Central Kitchen. Those of you in the Detroit area.
Detroit Metro.
Very good restaurant, very good service, very fast. Everyone's very friendly. Food was great. I had these vegan tacos that were amazing. I had calamari. It was great. It was lovely.
Isn't calamari eggs?
No, calamari is squid.
Squid.
Fried squid.
Caviar's eggs.
Yeah, caviar. I haven't tried the caviar yet. I heard it's really salty.
I
It's
like
eggs.
salty things.
I do too, but I
It
just
feels like eggs though.
it looks like eggs. I think it's little balls like
But
It's
is
fish
it
eggs.
is it gonna be like
Little
bouncy?
sticky? You probably.
Like tapioca kind of sticky? Like that
Probably.
buoyant? Oh,
Uh-huh.
never mind. I'm out.
At least I imagine. Don't quote me because I haven't.
Let us know then. Someone let us know.
Has anybody tried caviar before? What does it taste like? Like, I won't get fish eggs on my sushi. Cause I'm like,
I've never even seen that option to get fish eggs.
yeah, it's called roe. Roe, masago.
And now I know.
Something else. That's the fish eggs on top of it.
Is
I had to look it up.
too. Like the deep fried. I always get the fried one, so like.
Oh no, yeah. I don't think they put it. Oh, but I don't know. You never know.
I would like
I
to
don't
try
think
raw
they
sushi,
put it.
but I'm not
I
that
love
good
raw
at
sushi.
yet.
It's so good.
The fish, the nahimi, is that what's called? Like the little fishes that we sitting at?
Oh, sashimi.
I like to try that. Also,
Me
but
too. I still haven't tried it.
But I don't like fish.
You might
Which
like
like
it.
throws me off, but I feel like I can suck it up to try. I like to try things.
We'll have to do it. Ooh,
a sushi night. We have
theme.
sake. Why we at the same time thought about that.
We're gonna do a sushi theme one night. Join us.
Join us for that episode.
Sake and sushi and sashimi. We'll throw a little rice in there.
That's gonna be good.
It'll be great. Like, I started trying seaweed salad because I like poke bowls. But seaweed salad is actually really good. I was craving it the other day. So
I like the little fried seaweeds as snacks.
Oh yeah, the little squares.
Yeah, those are really good. I didn't think I was gonna like those.
No, those are actually really, really good. Thanks for reminding me. I need to get some. But yeah. Let's think. What else is going on in the world? I feel like things have been pretty pretty chill, you know, so far coming into 2021. We're in February now, beginning of February. Well, second week, going into second week. It's been like, I mean, we started off, let's be honest, we started off on a wild ass note.
Wild note.
People were tripping. We went into 2021 kicking and screaming.
Literally.
Well, some people did.
They literally
I was
went kicking and
chilling.
screaming.
Yeah, but a lot of people went in kicking and screaming, like literally.
Temper tantrums
Through the front of the Capitol. It was wild. And here we are today. It's February, second week. I think everyone's realized that, you know,
you can't throw temper tantrum.
You can't throw temper tantrums.
Or you're gonna go get punished. You're gonna sit in
not
time out.
You're gonna have to calm that down and go sit somewhere and think about your life and your decisions, you know. But I think we finally calmed down a little bit from that. So, so far, so good. We'll say. So far.
We're gonna wait a little bit longer before we decide on.
So far. That's what we'll say. So
like
far.
In 2020, like, this is great, and then it just went to.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna wait.
We're not saying anything about 2021. We're just here. We're going with the flow. We're flowing into 2021.
We're gonna see what it gives us, and we're just gonna roll with it.
Yes. Whatever life throws at us. I mean, we all know how to dip and dodge now. I mean, if 2020 didn't teach you how to dip and dodge.
You probably were in your eyes closed.
Stop, drop, and roll. Yeah. Then I don't know where you were, but we've all learned how to get by and how to make things work. I think even with careers and things now, it's just everything's changing because stuff is open and closed and closed and open and like.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are having to change careers or wanting to change careers because of
you're not making
enough, or things are being pay is being cut because companies aren't making enough money. Like hours are being cut. There's just a lot going on, and that's worldwide, which is the crazy part. So it's just, I think everyone too is realizing like you can't wait forever to live your dream. I've seen a lot of that, of a lot of people even taking this opportunity to change careers based off the fact of like, well, I've always wanted to do this, and with the way life is these days, I might as well, you know, because at this rate, who knows if you're actually going to be able to, or what's going to happen, or what's going to be open or closed, or, you know.
That's true. Like, I've seen a lot of businesses start up in 2020, which you think it wouldn't have.
But a lot of people have been flourishing. A lot of people flourished in 2020. And wasn't my best year, but I love to see people like do their thing and flourish and win and come up, especially in a time that was so crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
And to see people really really make stuff and
give it their all.
Give it their all. People very passionate. I feel like there's a level of passion that has been reached among everyone lately.
Very inspiring.
Yes. And people are very much more ready to do them and not so much care about society and what's looked up on or frowned upon, or you're just ready to do you. Be it good or bad sometimes,
Do you, boo.
Yeah, do you. Make it work. Make it work.
Timber. Alright, let's move on. Let's see. What's that? Want to do a topic?
Yeah.
This is what I'm a generator. We can just hit one until we say what we like. This is gonna be. We already
just said that. We just said that.
You want to or no?
No, it's good. I can't think of one off the top.
I'll do this. Okay.
All right. So, topic of discussion.
Do you prefer traveling alone or with a group? And you can comment below or post on our Instagram what you prefer as well.
Yes. Interact with us, please.
And we can read these off in the next episode too. What people said.
The more you interact,
we'll do a recap.
Yeah, we can do a recap. We can talk about whatever you guys are saying. Touch base on it. If you have questions, even or topics you want to talk about, throw it in there.
If you want to correct us. Because we can be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
We're drinking. We most likely will be wrong.
Yeah. Things are likely to go astray. But yeah, alone or with a group.
I think this depends where I'm going. I'm more of a person who likes doing touristy things. So if the group I'm with wants to do touristy things, then yeah, great, let's do it together. However, the person I can go with people and then go by myself. Because I have no problem being like, I want to go to New York and see Broadway shows. No one wants to go with me. That's fine. I'll go by myself then. However, who doesn't want someone to grow with somebody though? You can take your pictures. It's not awkward ass.
And create memories.
Exactly. However, it's also you don't have to wait on someone when you go by yourself. You don't have to wait on people to get their money together or say, I don't know if I'm going or not. Then you go with a big group and it just starts falling out towards the end. It's 4 people instead of 10.
Yeah.
It's pros and cons too.
Yeah, there's pros and cons. I completely agree though.
I feel like you've done both though. So.
I've done both. I will say I highly enjoy I do highly enjoy traveling alone sometimes just because there's that freedom to literally do what you want.
Yeah.
And for me, when traveling alone, a lot of times I just go to reset my mind.
Yeah, relaxing.
Myself. I'm not really necessarily going to do anything. However, every time I've traveled, I meet amazing people. I end up making friends. Even if I'm with other people, we always meet other people and make friends.
Yeah.
But even when I'm alone, I can meet people and make friends. And then I'll end up doing something with them.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you meet other people who are traveling alone. And then you end up let's go grab dinner together. Or, I was thinking about doing this excursion. Do you want to maybe join me? You're like, sure, why not? I'm honestly not doing anything. I was just chilling the whole time. And I've done that, When I was in Jamaica, I did that. And when I was in Mexico. And it was cool. And then you just end up, you're not attached to anyone. So there's also
concrete plans. You don't have to.
Exactly. There's that freedom of if I want to cancel, I can.
They don't know me. They don't know who I'm in.
If I'm out and I'm enjoying a wonderful night, or day at the pool, and all of a sudden I'm like, all right, I'm tired. I want to go take a nap. I can literally just go gather my things and go take a nap.
True.
And there's been times where I'm sitting there having a great time, drinking and stuff, and eating, and then I'm like, all right. I think I'm good. And I'm chatting up with people, but then I just hit a moment where, all right, I think I'm gonna take a nap now.
All right, peace out.
All right, guys, this was fun. I'll see you guys later. You just literally make your exit and you go. You don't have to. No one's like, why are you leaving? Oh no! It's just bye. All right, cool. Nice to meet you. Maybe we'll see you at dinner.
Right?
And you're like, all right, bye guys. And maybe I'll see you. Maybe I won't.
We'll find out.
Yeah, you can't. You don't even know what room I'm sitting in, so you can't come
check on me.
hunt me down and be knocking on my door. Are you coming? Are you coming? No, I'm asleep. I'm chilling. I'm actually gonna order room service and mind my business tonight. Is what I plan on doing.
I think that's the point when you go by yourself, you're able to actually relax.
Yeah.
I feel like when you go with people, it's never actual vacation. vacation.
It's like sometimes there's an itinerary, sometimes there's not though. I've been on trips where there's an itinerary and it's like every second of your
Even when
day.
it's not an itinerary, it's still exhausting.
Some sort of an
it's still like, because now without the itinerary, people are trying to like, oh, we can do this, or we can do this, and then sometimes I got a letdown, like, oh, you want to do this, and now this is
like,
boring,
okay,
or it's not it.
Yeah. But then that's where you gotta have that balance and freedom when you're traveling too, of understanding like, especially when you're traveling with multiple people, depending on how many people, and depending on if these are people you know for real, or if they're like
work friends. Or
work friends, like
friends of friends.
friends of friends. Like, are you traveling with your best friend and her friends? Because then it's like you and her might be on the same page with some things, but then her other friends want to do other things. Like, it's just a mix and mingle where you gotta have that sense of like flow to traveling and understanding. You might not do all the things you want to do, and you're gonna have to make that sacrifice. But then also they're gonna have to make that sacrifice. But sometimes you have those people who are like very cranky and don't want to make that sacrifice, and that makes the trip like,
Exactly.
Like, I won't be going with you again.
Heard the horror stories and things like that.
Yeah, like, but a lot of the times, I mean, a lot of my trips either way have been good. I did have one trip where our group was hit and miss. Like, we were never all together, but we still would at least go in pairs.
Yeah.
And do stuff in pairs.
No one's ever by themselves.
Yeah, so it still worked out. But even then, it was like, I had already made the announcement of like, if anyone wants, because for my birthday, it's like, if anyone wants to do anything by themselves, feel free to. Because I also understand if you go on a vacation with me, this is your vacation too. I don't care if it's my birthday,
Simply just because it's a vacation.
Assuming I'm going to get married.
The one night I'm actually celebrating my birthday, the trip is not only for me.
You paid money to be here, so I want you to get what you need out of it. If you came all the way out here and you feel like I just need a day to myself, take your day, sis. Like, I am not going to be like, oh my God, where are you?
My day.
This is my trip. You're supposed to be here at my dinner. No. Do you enjoy your vacation because you spend money to be here. I highly appreciate you coming. And we're going to see each other. We're going to spend time together, definitely. But like
when you go like that, it's a night that you plan to actually celebrate.
Yeah, there will be a night that is planned of like, I have a birthday dinner this night.
Exactly.
And we might go out to the club, or we might go to the bar, or we might do whatever. Or, this night we might go on an excursion. Do you have to go? No. Would I like you to go? Sure. But is there pressure to go? Not at all. Do you, because you paid your money to be here. So you're never in control of anybody. And I hate when people feel like, because you came on a trip with them, now they're in control of your time.
Like, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this. Like, no.
Like, I just also wanted to get a tan on the beach.
And they're like, scheduled anywhere in
Are we tanning? Are we laying on the beach at any point in time?
Right.
I just want chips and salsa with the margarita on the beach, please.
Please.
Please. But I don't know. Either way, it's fun to me. I just like travel in general. Travel in general is
Have you seen those?
It's fun. It's good.
Right on that
needed.
topic, have you seen that? This one girl put a question out there. She's like, "It was my birthday. I asked these girls like 6 months in advance if they can go somewhere with me. And she told me how much it cost. Just save with this amount of money. And like when I was back, she said people had issues with it. She was like, well, if you can't afford it, perfectly fine. So she ended up changing her plan so that instead of going out of like the country, I think she was gonna go like Mexico or something like that. Instead of doing that, she's gonna go to either Miami or Georgia. Because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And people still had issues with it and telling her about like all this stuff and like how like they can't afford these things but still walking out with like went to get a new phone, went and bought this new Gucci outfit. She's like, I just don't understand why my friends couldn't save up money. And a lot of people were saying, well, it's not your friend's responsibility to save for your birthday. Like, how do you feel about like something like that? Like, would you be okay? Like, are you mad you couldn't save for my birthday? Even though I gave you 6 months and said like it's just $50 a week.
Not even. I think too, sometimes we have to let go of the fact that's where it comes traveling alone. For me personally, I look at it as like, I may want all these people to go. I may want all of my friends to come out for my birthday and go on this amazing ass girls trip to Punta Cana or to Mexico or Jamaica. Reality is, everyone has lives. Everyone has different priorities. So, yes, they need to pay their bills, and to you it might be like, oh, my friends can do all these things. You can buy a new purse and buy new shoes, but you can't save for my trip. Maybe they just don't necessarily actually want to go on the trip, but don't know how to necessarily say that to you. Because a lot of times I feel like that'll happen. People don't really want to travel per se. It's not a priority on their list of things to do. So they're not going to take the time and effort to save for said trip as 5 to 6 months. If someone really wants to go, 6 months is that's enough time to make for like me to be like, either this is in my budget or not in my budget. But like if you choose something else that's a little cheaper, I can make it happen.
Yeah.
Then that's a discussion to be had. But if someone's just like straight up like, I don't know,
they probably don't want to do it.
They probably don't want to do it. And then you start changing your plans to make it cheaper, which, you know, we do as friends because you still want people to come. Yeah, I'm accommodate my friends. I still want everyone to come. Okay, we can change it. We can do this instead. If they're still giving you that kickback, then at some point you have to be like, all right, well,
to Mexico.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I wanted to do to begin with. Yeah, it's my birthday, and this is what I want to do. And those friends that actually want to go will go with you.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean they're any less of friends. That just means it's not one of their priorities. It's not something that they're pressed to do. They're not pressed to travel like that. They're not pressed to spend a bunch of money on that type of stuff. You know, it just happens that way. Cause like I like to travel personally at a couple days at a time. I'm not a quick tripper.
After a weekend.
Yeah, to me, I've done my 2-day, 3-day trips, and those are straight, but I need at least 4.
Yeah, because you're just not getting in by day 3, and then you gotta go home.
Yeah, and that's the way I started to feel like, even when I would do it by myself, I'm like, damn, I need more time, because by the time, the first day you get in, I end up sleeping.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sleeping, and I'm catching up on sleep from just being tired from life, and now travel to get there. The second day, I'm like, all right, I'm up, but now I want a beach day. I just want to chill. I want to peep the scene, take it in, figure everything out, figure out my plans for my stay. If I'm leaving the next day, then I really didn't do shit. I flew out here to sit on the beach, which is cool sometimes, but it's also like when I go places, I want to experience the place. I want to.
Exactly. It's different. Like I go back to the same place I already been. Like I can use that to still sit on the beach.
To just sit there.
I'm not going somewhere new just to sit on the beach. Though.
No.
Like, I want to actually.
I want to experience the place that I'm at more than just my hotel room and the beach.
Especially when they're like right there on top of each other. Too, so like, you really didn't go anywhere.
I literally was here. I flew in for like a layover almost is what it starts to feel like, and then I flew back home. Like, you know. So I feel like I don't know. It varies. Traveling is fun, but it's
it takes out.
There's an art to it. There's an
art
to travel. There has to be a free-flowing vibe and feel to travel. You can't be too caught up on wanting things to go a certain way or not go a certain way, because a lot of times things are going to change. Be by yourself or with other people. You're going to run into different obstacles and different
first of all, you can't
different
things
people.
You can't control this weather. First of all, you can't control the weather.
Can't control the weather.
No news says it's gonna be sunny and you get there and it's raining. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Are you gonna cry about it or are you gonna make do?
Exactly. In the tropics, it storms almost every day. There's a mini storm almost every day. You just have to be cool with it. You gotta understand. Okay, it's a mini storm right now. All right, let's run back to the room and go eat real quick, or let me run back to the room and take a nap real quick, and then by the time the storm's over, I can get up, get ready, and go to dinner. Or I can get up, get ready, and order dinner, because I ain't going nowhere still.
Unless like there's something attached. Like you gotta, when you travel, you have to go with the flow, whether or not it's like we said, the weather, or your friends decide like, hey, I'm tired. Maybe it hit them differently. They weren't tired when they first got there, but now they're tired. Like, things just happen. You gotta be like, all right, well, I'm gonna go do this. I think a lot of people, when they travel together, they don't realize that you don't have to be with people. Even when they go out, rather just going out, because that's what I love about our group. We're able to like go together, and then we disperse. Like none of us need each other. We will go there like, all right, meet you by the bar before we leave. All right.
If we lose each other, we never panic.
No, it's just like
If we end up being like, damn, I don't know where anybody's at. It's cool because I can still vibe and have a good time and still meet new people and not have a panic attack. Like, oh my God, where are my friends? You know, I feel like that's why too. I feel like if we did finally go on our girls' trip together.
We technically already did. We went to Chicago together.
Kind of. You and Amy showed up really late, and then we left the next day. Okay, so like kind of, but not really.
No, we showed up midday. You and Brittany were high somewhere in the alley. We couldn't find them.
Me and Brittany
went back
on vacation.
So we went to the hotel.
Y'all just showed up all of a sudden, and they were like, "Hey guys, we're here," and then we had to leave the next day. So it was like,
you guys need to ride home.
I literally was about to say, y'all were literally our Uber ride that came all the way from fucking Michigan
4 hours
to come pick us up. Literally.
But it was so much fun. We got to
really
the club for nothing. Bree didn't have an ID with her. And we still got it. Like, how do you have connections in a different city that you don't go to?
Man.
Listen, just let us in. She's an ID. We know she doesn't have ID. But I'm younger than her. So if you're gonna let me in, you gotta let her in.
Yeah, no, like we'll just pass the back, okay? Let's go. We should go to Chicago again though, so we can go to Van Gogh.
When's it close?
I think not until September.
We should definitely. I want to go when it's a little warmer.
Yeah.
But we already went in the
winter.
Fall.
Oh my gosh, Chicago? No.
It was
Oh,
Amy's
that was
birthday.
fall.
Amy's birthday.
I went to Chicago for New Year's though. New Year's in Chicago was, oh my god. Like when they say Windy City,
Windy.
Oh my god. I literally almost got blown away a couple times. I remember we had to duck off in between buildings or like in doorways when the wind was kicking too hard. Like it was just hitting so it just pushes you.
I went once. It's too many. Yeah, like I wouldn't want to be there in the winter. That's like the same place as being in Detroit. It's even colder there.
It's even colder.
So it's like what else is
It's
colder?
horrible.
Like I was like I don't want to go there in the winter. I don't want to go to New York in the winter. I don't want to go to Boston in the winter. I don't want to be in a cold in the winter. If I'm traveling in the winter, I want to go. Well, I'll go to London and Paris in the winter.
Yeah.
Fine. But I want to go somewhere warm. I don't want to be cold. I'm already cold. Michigan's freaking cold as hell. I don't want to be even colder.
Although I did go to Traverse City.
I want to go to
Traverse
City. Oh, that's where you went. You did go there. The hike.
Yeah. We went hiking. That was fun.
I like hiking.
Hiking in the snow, that was really, hiking is now a new hobby of mine.
You want to see where I want to go did I show you?
No.
I'm going to show the YouTube viewers. That means you should come watch our YouTube channel if you want to see what I show.
Watch us on YouTube.
I show lots of things.
It's a lot more interesting on the YouTube dealer.
Yeah, I find lots of things that I want to do. So, I'll say it. However, if you want to see, I guess you can look it up too.
Yeah. We'll shout out the link.
It's like the prettiest thing you'll ever see, and it's in Ohio. It's called Hocking Hills. I'll show this one. It's called Hocking Hills. It's a cute little hike. Can you guys see that?
That's gorgeous.
It's a cute little hike. It's like maybe an hour and a half away from here, and I was like, I'm definitely gonna go here this summer. And then it's like take a dip in a waterfall.
Do not forget to call me.
Yes.
If you don't call me, I'm gonna be very upset. Okay?
You can see on my Instagram just Adrian is about like Adrian.
He's sending these evil eyes. All the evil eyes I can find, and so I'm gonna send them to you.
Like, I hope you don't crash, but I also hope you maybe get a flat tire.
Also, just maybe get a flat in the middle of the day.
But you know how to change.
You know, somebody comes by and helps you, but I hope you still get it.
Hope you're really inconvenienced, okay? I don't want any harm, but really inconvenienced.
Hope you run out of gas right next to the gas station.
That's
right next to it.
We ran out of gas in Chicago. We got lost. We tried to find the gas station.
Did we?
We kept going to the suburbs because it showed us where the gas station was, but it couldn't. Like it was like in the middle of the suburbs. Like
it was weird.
How is the gas station right there?
That was weird.
Now like we got 6 miles and we stuck in traffic.
Yeah, me and Brittany were high as well.
You guys are super high. I just didn't want to drive though.
Yeah, that's what we and Brittany were like. They're gonna make the 2 highest people drive.
Yeah.
We were like, I'm gonna be your eyes, you be mine, okay?
Amy thought she was gonna get me because she drove the whole way there.
I know.
She thought like, oh, I'm gonna make her drive back, and I was like, look, you know, I'm gonna make her pretty Nikki drive. I'm gonna passenger this whole time.
Like, if we die, we die. That was a good trip though. It was a good time.
Yeah.
We definitely need to go.
Okay. This is a whole travel thing then. Let's talk about what's your favorite place you travel to?
Good question. I don't know. I love them all equally.
What was the prettiest place then?
I don't know. They all have different kinds of beauty. They really do though. So my main places, Jamaica, Riviera Maya, Mexico.
That's every place you travel to? In China.
And then China. And China is literally one of my favorite places. I was in Beijing, so it was old China, and that's why I say like it was beautiful still because it's ancient China.
Yeah.
So like I was able to see. We went to the Summer Palace. I walked the Great Wall. Like I got to go in the hutongs, I believe they're called. They're like the alleyways of where people used to live back in the day. Like it was dope to see all of ancient China. And then crazy enough, watching Mulan. Did you watch Mulan?
Yeah, I loved it.
Oh, I was having flashbacks because we went to a couple temples like in the hills and stuff, and like in the mountain. Like, so I was like, and then they were at Summer Palace. They were all the different places, and it was just.
I was there.
Yeah, I was like, wow, I was there, and like even where the emperor's was at when he was on his throne and stuff. Like I saw that room, and it looks just like that, but now it was like brought to life. So it was just so dope to be like, this. Like, yes, it's a Disney movie, but this is some real shit right here, y'all. They ain't shit. This is real ass shit. And just like seeing even being able in Mulan, I could see old China or old Beijing without seeing all the newness built up around it. So seeing how you have the Summer Palace over here, but now there's all these new buildings and stuff, and then there's a random hutang, which is where the actual people live.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was like, now seeing it with all that open space kind of gave me a different, like, I don't know, it was like traveling in time. Mulan was literally traveling in time for me, and I was able to, like, go between what I see now and what used to be.
Where they were at.
Yeah. Like, wow, that's so crazy.
See how they hit it, too. Like, oh, like, there's something actually right there.
Yeah, and, like, they literally, to see how they built up around things, and it's like, I mean, you can see that when you're out there, but it's just, to see it in the movie, granted, but see in the movie without everything and how it used to be, like, it was just wild. But Beijing's beautiful. Beijing is so beautiful. The people are wonderful. They have a thing for black people.
Guys,
they just don't see black people, so they're just very
excited.
Very excited. They want to take your picture all the time. They want to touch you, touch your hair. It's really weird.
Feel famous.
Yeah, like it's sweet though. It's sweet and innocent. Literally, everyone just wants to take a picture with you. Just an innocent, happy, smile with me picture. And I exchanged. They have WeChat. Is how they communicate. Like it's like their social media app or chat app. Exchange numbers with a couple people. No, and we didn't. I kept telling the lady I don't speak Chinese, and she didn't speak a lick of English. Somehow we exchanged numbers. She got my WeChat number, and then she kept messaging me in Chinese, which I had to end up translating. And she was trying to invite me and my friend Elise and one of her friends that was with us. She kept trying to invite us back to her house so she could cook us dinner.
Aww.
Like it was once I was translating things, it was the sweetest thing. But every time I replied to her, her response would be, "I no speak English," but then she still would be like, "Come over," and like still say shit in Chinese, and it was just very like it was confusing. Of like, if you know I don't speak Chinese and you don't speak English, why do you keep talking to me about coming over, girl? I can't even talk about. Yeah, like I can't even really say we're having problems right now trying to discuss in the chat, and I'm translating. You're not even translating. You just keep talking to me. You don't even know what I'm saying back to you. You just keep talking to me. Like it was crazy. But it was sweet. It was very nice. They're wonderful people. It's nice out there. It's beautiful. The food was pretty good. Honestly, it was pretty good. My favorite meal was hot pot. And that's
hot
like
pockets.
Hot pockets. No, hot pot. It's like I don't know. It's like kind of like yeah. It's like little pots of boiling water. That are seasoned to different broths. So you have like your regular boiling water, and then you might have one that's like a chicken broth, and two other ones maybe, and then you got like a platter of fresh vegetables and stuff, and you put your veggies into the broth, and you can go to this little bar and make your own little dips and stuff with like different seasonings and sauces. And you pretty much like
you just DIY your own soup.
That's what I was trying to say. Like it's like a soup bar, but like not a soup bar. Because then you don't really drink the broth. I mean, you can put it into a bowl so you can drink it, but you just take your veggies out and like dip it in your sauce or whichever little seasoning or something, and you eat it. And it's for whatever reason it's so good. I don't understand. It was so good. I want to find there. I think there is a place here in Michigan that does hot pot. I don't know where, but I want to go. We gotta go. Dinner night. Hot pot.
That sounds like soup night. Is it actually? I like drying new things. I'll dry it.
Yeah, it's like a soup. It's just like boiled veggies.
Ann Arbor.
Oh, damn.
That's a nice distance though.
Yeah, not that bad. But yeah.
Oh, that does look pretty good actually. Okay, I'm in.
It's so good.
I'm in.
And it's the simplest thing, but it's
It
so
looks
good.
pretty too. I'm in. We're gonna go hot pot in Ann Arbor. I'm not telling you guys once I'm trying to stop us.
Yeah. We'll post a video or something and tell you guys how it was. But that was, yeah. Then of course Jamaica. It's a beautiful island. Mexico. Beautiful ass Mexico. You can't go wrong with Mexico. Yeah. I love a good beach.
I love a good beach. I wish Michigan had better beaches.
Me too.
I feel like all our beaches are like the sand is so hard.
We don't have beaches, that's why.
We have man-made beaches, which is our problem.
Yeah.
But we have more towards like up north, but that's so far away from us.
Yeah.
At that point, you might as well just go somewhere.
Yeah.
Like you might as well just go.
At that point, I'm in Canada.
Yeah, because
I might as well go to Canada. And go do something else.
Might as well just leave the state.
Right. What's a favorite place you've been? Or like top 3?
Top 3. Bahamas is pretty.
Yes, it is.
Colorado was fun. That was fun. And
It's on my list.
I don't know where else. What else? What else is the top? I've been more state-wise than out. Arizona was fun. Surprisingly, Arizona was a lot of fun.
I heard good things about Arizona.
It was a lot of fun. It kind of sucked because we were there in like June, so it was like blazing hot.
Oh no.
Which I didn't have a problem with because I freaking love the heat anyways.
Yeah.
But all my companions were like, we're suffering. And I'm just like, I don't understand. It was great. It was like 100 degrees outside. It feels great. What are you talking about? The weather's fine. Come on out.
That's me though. I like hot,
I like the hot.
humid weather.
I prefer the heat over the cold.
Always. This jam is great.
Isn't that good? You try it with that cheese too.
With this
Yeah, the hard
the goat cheese.
Yeah. Big goat cheese. That's it.
Alright, y'all, we got a nice little platter going. We want you guys to join us too. This is Toast Up with the Girls. So we want you to literally come, pour up a drink, get a little platter going, come talk with us. Like I said, we want to make it more interactive. I know starting off right now, it's going to be us talking about random stuff. But eventually, we would like to have you guys able to kind of comment and join in. Maybe you can set something up on Instagram. Oh, should we even go live? Yes. That way we can actually like
see the questions.
Yeah, see and actually.
We have to go like a couple of episodes before we do that.
Yeah.
Because we can know.
Build up some
repertoire.
Yeah, we can do that. I think that'll be fun.
A base.
I think that'll be fun, and that way we can actually interact with you guys in real time.
What do you call your fans then? I think people always have their fan base names.
Our girls.
Our girls. Our girls. No, but there's guys too. Sometimes.
Oh yeah.
You can't exclude. It's 2021, Nikki. God.
I know. This show is for everybody. My apologies.
Let's see. Toasties.
The Toasties.
Our Toasties.
What's up, Toasties?
What's up, Toasties?
Is that cute? I think that's cute. That's super cute. I like that.
Can you imagine like apparel merch?
Toasties.
Toasties, like on the back maybe? I'm a
There we go.
toastie. I'm a toastie.
That's gonna be super cute.
Are you a toastie?
Cheers, Toasties.
Cheers, toasties.
That'll be super cute. So what's a place on your bucket list of
Oh,
places?
you already know Greece.
Oh yeah, Greece.
Hands down Greece.
We're going to Greece. We're still going to Greece. One
Your
of these
borders
days.
are still closed. I'm
Okay.
looking it up.
As soon as they open.
As soon as they open to Americans. You know, fun fact, I wasn't born in America.
Yes.
Or on American soil. My dad was in the military.
Not at all. She's a
And so,
foreigner.
foreigner.
She's a foreigner.
My dad was stationed in Germany when Mom was pregnant, and she was we're on American soil, but she decided since I wasn't coming out when I was supposed to, she wanted to go shopping off of American soil, so she was to come all. And I decided so gracefully that I'm gonna make my arrival then.
I think I'd like to arrive now.
Right? So I was actually born on German soil. So I was like, oh, what happens if mini fun fact. You know they thought I was a monkey when I was born? Yeah. Listen. So there was not a lot of black people in Germany, I guess, back in the 90s. So when I was born, they kept me in the hospital for 12 days to make sure I didn't grow a tail.
What? Are you kidding me?
No.
Wow.
They kept me she was too pregnant to fly, so they kept us there. And then they just kept us just longer. So we were in Germany for quite a minute before we were released back to American soil.
Wow, Germany.
You know? So anyways, I was like, oh, back to that first story. I was like, I'm going to denounce my citizenship and be sent back to Germany. I didn't know how this works. So I was like, I'm going to get sent back to Germany, right? And then after I wait like 2 months, I'm going over to Greece because their borders are open. And I looked it up to see how much it costs. You know what it costs to denounce your citizenship? You can't just be like, I'm not American. They make you pay for that shit. You know how much money to make you pay? It was $2,350. I was like, I love America. America's amazing.
As much as they try to kick people out, they charge you $2,000
to denounce. I was, what?
Wow. America's a different place.
Why are you going to charge me to say I don't want to be here? I do want to be here.
Like, it's straight, but...
I also just want to go to Greece, though.
Yeah. I also just want to go places.
I just want to go places. And I figured that was the way to do it, but it costs. So,
$2,000.
$2,000 to denounce it. I was like, oh. So.
That's a lot.
Like I said, we're going to bring Greece to here. My 30th,
Yes.
we're going to do Greece up in here. Because I can't pay $2,000.
Stay tuned for that. Y'all might not get the whole video, but you'll get
You'll get snippets.
Yeah, you'll get a nice little trailer or something.
Trailer. When it all went wrong.
It'll be a great time, though.
Really, that was a great time. It's a month full of goodies.
Yes.
Just so you guys know. Told my friends 1 year that my birthday lasted a month, and they have successfully kept it up for the past 7 years. Gotta love being on birthday in June. Oh, not really. I guess Brit. I feel bad. I made Brandon share his birthday with me. It's cool.
I don't even think we really do anything for his birthday sometimes, but we're still doing something for him.
It's cool. Brandon likes it.
He'd be like, are we gonna do, like, yeah, well, we're gonna do this for Adrian.
We're gonna say happy birthday to you too, but.
We know it's your birthday, but do you want to go here for Adrian's birthday? Her birthday was, we know.
Yes.
We know. Just grow with it, Brandon. It's okay. You'll be alright. We're still gonna say happy birthday to you. It's okay.
I brought you a crown.
Right?
I'm letting you share in the peasantry. You're not a peasant today. You are royalty.
Today is also kind of your day.
Midnight. You're back to peasant. Your status is revoked.
Okay.
You were king for a day.
You got a hot 24 hours to enjoy this time, so make the most of it.
Make the most of it.
But, how do you like this wine?
Wine's pretty good.
It's pretty tasty.
It's not dry like most rosés.
We're drinking Fleurs de Paris. I believe it's really, Stamford, Connecticut. I'm like, I believe it's such a French wine. It was manufactured in Stamford. Oh, no, imported by a Dutch family. Wine and spirits in Stamford, Connecticut. Product of France. So
How much it cost?
it was on sale. It was on sale today for
Bougie on a budget.
Okay. $14.99. It was still pricey though.
Yeah.
$14.99 still.
Still pricey.
I mean,
I like charge $6.99 for a bottle. But
Yeah, but it depends on how much of a wino you are, I will say.
You gotta do the test.
Yeah.
Like swirl.
Swirl.
Oh, that does feel different actually when you do that.
Does it?
Yeah, sniff it without swirling it. It's more potent smelling when you
Sniff it without.
with it. Yeah, sniff it without swirling it, and then sniff it while after you swirl it. Right, and then swirl it. Keep swirling. Now sniff it. It's really more potent.
Oh yeah.
It opens it up. Let it. Oh, is it breathing?
Oh yes.
Are we learning things? Ashley, let us know.
Thank you, Ashley.
Oh, then you would like look at it.
Mix and sip with Ash.
I don't see anything.
She taught us things. I don't know. It's bubbling.
I don't know.
It's fizzing a little. It's bubbling. I won't say
Little bubbles,
fizzing.
little fizz.
It's little bubbles. Little bubbles on it.
And you like. Like we know what we're doing. We don't. Trick
No, we're learning. We're still learning. Also, we plan on having, just so you guys know, next couple episodes, we plan on having some of our girls. We're not going to feature them on here just yet. We're going to get the hang of things first. But we are going to bring our girls on here. Mix and Sip with Ash. She is a mixologist. She's going to hopefully be able to start making our drinks soon. So we're going to have nice fancy drinks made by Mix and Sip with Ash. And hopefully we might even be able to do a giveaway where you can get a fancy customized drink by Ash and her Mix and Sip. You know, we'll see though. We're getting there. These are just, little ideas that are floating around.
Right?
Yeah.
We're throwing things out there to see what we can
bites. Yes, we got a couple friends that are into different businesses. We want to start talking, entrepreneurship, start talking just, I don't know, real life, everyday things. What are your trials and tribulations? That's why we say to submit your questions, your concerns, your whatever you're going through.
Right? You need some advice. Let us know. We could be your drunk girls giving you advice.
Yes.
And drunk advice always been, you can't go to the bars, so you can't get that advice to that drunk girl in the bathroom.
You can't even talk to the bartender. Let us
be
be your bartender, okay?
Let us. We'll help you. We got you.
We got you, boo. We got you. We are here for you. We're here for everybody.
For everybody.
For everybody. Come talk to us. Enjoy. But yes, we're just here for everything. So I know we've been talking travel. What else? But do you have any travel horror stories?
Not really a horror story, but also it just opened my eyes to what traveling was.
Yeah.
I think one of my first was like traveling by myself with my friends. Without usually I travel with my sister and then other people with her. Mm. So I'm still thinking about that safety, that parent safety, because she's my older sister. She's gonna make sure I'm good. She's gonna make sure I'm good.
Yeah, she's not gonna let you be out here.
Exactly. So the first time I traveled without her, I went to ended up going to Florida. So it's a super safe. Not super safe, but it's not like I'm out in the world not knowing the language they speak, you know? And I was supposed to go with my best friend and then her friend. And something ended up happening at the the 2 days before we left where she was like, I can't go anymore. And so I was
your
like,
friend?
Yeah, my best, and I was like, well, I already spent all this money and everything, do I not go? And the other girls, she called me back and she goes, well, the other girl said she's fine to go if you want to go still. And I was like, yeah, I do. She was a little mad that we still went, but at the same time, I was like, girl, I didn't spend all this money. It's not my fault you can't go anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go. And so, we got there to the airport first, so I couldn't even find her. First of all, I was late because I slept in, because I'm a last-minute packer.
Yeah, same.
Man, it was horrible, but it worked.
The night before.
Yeah, literally, the night before we left, I was like, oh, shit, I gotta pack still.
I spent my whole night packing, and
Yeah.
I literally have to just go straight to the airport by the time I'm done.
I had an hour or two, so I was like, oh, I could take a 15-minute nap. Next thing I know, it's girl, you were supposed to have been at the airport. Mm-hmm. However, like I said, it was such a good time we went. It was a 6 a.m. flight that we took, so security was super fast. I didn't have to wait for anything. So I got there, but I couldn't find the girl at first. I've never met her. So I didn't know what she looked like.
Yeah.
And so we're just on the phone. I'm just like, well, where are you at? She goes, I'm by McDonald's. I'm like, well, I'm by McDonald's as well. And it turns out it's just literally on the other side,
yeah.
Hey. Hey, guys. They're like, hey.
Oh, wait. Okay, here you go, girl.
Yeah. So we ended up, you're like, is that you? So we ended up, that was more eye-opener. She's a whole different person than me. Mm-hmm. She matches Ashley's side where we're just oh, you're this kind of person. Her other side matches me as a person. As a group, we would have fit well, but us two together, I'm that age, I wanted to party hard and I'm just trying to drink or whatever. And she was like, I don't really drink well, but I do want to see all the boys. And she's like, I'm not really focusing, guys. Guys are everywhere you look. I'm not the person who focuses. They'll be where we are, okay? Exactly. They're gonna find us.
They will find us. You do not have to go to them.
She was like,
they will find you. Don't worry.
Looking cute and doing this no. I'm like, no, I'm just ready to party. I don't care. I'm just ready to drunk. And at first I was like, oh, when she first told me that on the plane right there, I'm just thinking are you gonna judge me if I get drunk? And that first time we got to the bar, she's just like, you want another drink? Yeah. Girl, were you hoping?
We're friends already.
So I can drink this drink without being judged. She's like, are you? And the whole time there, though, people was like, oh, how long you guys been best friends? I was like, oh, I just met this girl at the airport.
And we just met on this trip. What are you talking about?
I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah, I literally just met her at the airport. I don't know who she is.
That's a good vibe, though. That means you guys you vibe. Yeah, we still had a good time.
Exactly. But also made me realize, at that point, that was the last time I traveled without a friend, without my sister for a while. I was like, no. I know she's definitely gonna come, so I need to know what I'm getting into. Mm-hmm. safe.
She just got safety of like having somebody there.
Exactly.
That you can like, okay.
Like, she'll get in trouble. Like, if something happens to me, she's gonna get in trouble.
So ain't nothing
gonna happen to me.
She's gonna make sure.
My daddy would be pissed if I don't come home. Brittany.
Okay. Where's my baby at?
All right.
Where's my baby at?
Okay, so what's yours? Do you have any traveling horror stories?
Let me think. I won't even say really horror stories either. I've had, first off, let me just say I love Mexico. I always go to the same resort, right? It's a problem of my own. This was not even anybody's fault. Like I said, you get there the first night and you're ready to just kind of nap, right? Also, the heat hits different in Mexico. The sun and the heat, all that shit hits a lot different in Mexico, especially when you're on the beach. I have a tendency to my first night when I would go. I was going to the same resort, so there's, in my mind, there's a safety level.
I know.
In my mind, there's a safety level, but there's not really. But I like to go to the same resort, and so there's been a few times where I will get there. I'll get there. I'll eat a little something while they are getting my room together. I like go to the bar and get a little snack or something. Get my first drink. Just kind of take in the scene, see who all's there, what's going on. Is it like super active this time, or is it more chill, laid back? Eventually make it up to my room, change. I'll decide, do I want to take a nap now, or do I just want to change and go get in my swimsuit and go on the beach? Usually I end up changing, get my swimsuit, go on the beach. And I go lay out. Every time I fall asleep I'll get a margarita. Like I said, I get my first drink when I get there. I end up, the bartenders, waitresses and stuff know me, so, I forgot his name. He's such a sweet guy too. This is a little guy. He will always find me. He will always come bring me a drink. There's another lady that works there as well. She will find me, and like whenever they see me, they'll find me on the beach, and they'll keep coming and checking on me and bring me drinks. I remember one time he was bringing me some oil and stuff. He was like, "You need to put this, some aloe vera and stuff. Like, you need to put this on. You're just sitting out here in the sun, like making sure." He was like literally trying to take care of me. I loved it. But they'll come and bring me drinks. He started bringing me Grand Marnier.
Oh.
And I was, enjoying it, but I was also in this hot ass sun, laying there, also tired from traveling. I always end up falling asleep on the beach. And I will sleep until it's literally dark outside. Like the sun's going down, the beach is closing, the pool is closing. So they gotta come and wake my ass up like, excuse me, ma'am, can you go to your room? Like the beach is closed, and I'm like, what? Oh, damn, I've laid out here the whole time, sleep? Like, it's just horrible. And then
And she always comes back so red.
Yeah, that's when I get my best tan the first night.
I don't got a tan no more, I'm good.
Yeah, so I get my best tan the first night. But I'll end up, going back to my room till, by then I'm wide awake because I didn't slept all fucking day, and I got some good sleep out in the middle of the sun, or I'll just go back to sleep because I'm that tired from life in general. But a lot of times I'll, still be up, and I'm like, all right, well, I'll either go get something to eat or just order some room service and kind of chill in my room and start having my own little party by myself. Order some more drinks and shit. Have a good little time. But one time there was a group of people from Michigan that I met, and I remember partying with them in the pool, and then being like, all right guys, I'm gonna go sit out and get a tan, finish tanning a little bit before sun goes down. End up laying out again by my little shit that I had laid out on the beach. And this was like a couple older couples too that were all there together, and we just ended up talking somehow and found out we were all from Michigan. Super cool, right? I hate to say this. I don't remember them walking me to my room, but apparently they walked me to my room, and one of the couples was like right next door. So the next day, I'm on the beach, laying out, minding my business. I'm reading or something, and they all walk by. They're like, "Hey, girl, And I'm like, looking at them like, hi.
Like,
And you are? Like, why are all of these people talking to me? And they're like, wow, you don't even remember, do you? I'm like, remember what? It was horrible. They're like, bro, last night we all were hanging out at the pool. I'm like, oh, I can't know. I was so drunk. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Between the tequila and the heat, it all hit me a little too strong. Like, I just didn't remember. Those are a couple, like, embarrassing moments of, like, sorry, guys. It all happened too fast. I don't know. It all happened way too fast. But then afterwards, like, I started getting little flashes. And I was like, oh, you guys did walk me to my room. Oh. I was like, oh, okay, my bad, y'all. I'm like, I'm sorry. I literally just forgot.
Those be the good moments when if you're with someone, the blackout moments be like, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't have it too often. Like, you know, maybe like you save it for special occasions like your birthday, especially your birthday. Blackout on your birthday, perfectly fine with your friends.
Always
and then maybe one other time. You shouldn't black out too many times.
Don't do it. Do not recommend.
I'm trying to think if I've ever. Oh, I blacked out in Texas. Definitely blacked out in Texas.
Did you?
Yeah, with Amy. This is also why I don't drink rum anymore. I do not favor.
Rum's dangerous.
I do not Bacardi, Limon. I do not favor that anymore. That was the last weekend I ever drank that crap, and I was just like, no, thank you. I'm done. You did your purpose.
I feel like tequila is really dangerous though, because once you get to drinking it, at some point it just doesn't taste like tequila anymore. It just
always
tastes like water.
Like
You're like,
I'm like, I'm more of a shot drinker anyways. I don't really like mixed drinks, so maybe that's why I can always taste it. Like if it's in a drink, yeah, but mixed drinks I drink slower. However, as a shot, like I can taste that shit, and I don't want to do too many anyways.
I don't even know.
However, vodka is dangerous because vodka tastes like whatever you're drinking.
Vodka.
And then therefore you're like, I'm 7 drinks in, and all of a sudden just like, what the fuck am I at?
What happened?
That's why I don't drink vodka. Because that is just, it's just
vodka's
dangerous.
I drank way too much vodka in college.
Was it Burnasties?
It was Burnasties. It was Smirnoff.
Which one?
Smirnoff.
Oh.
Smirnoff.
Wait, what?
No, I don't want that.
No, that's what my mom drinks.
No.
Raspberry.
Burnasties, Smirnoff.
What else was another one? What was another one that people
I used to drink Grey Goose too.
I drank the Grey Goose. And
Ciroc.
3 olives.
I know, I never really drank
No, that was a big one when I was in high school, 3 olives. Because it was like the cute little bottles.
Yeah. Remember the bottles were really cute?
Yeah, that's what they were drinking, Burnett's and that. I felt super special because I was drinking Bacardi while everyone was drinking like 3 olives and Burnasty. Because Burnett's like $5. So it was super cheap to get. However, like all my siblings were of age to drink and they would buy my bottle for me. So I would show up to the party with my Bacardi or I was super like, oh, you guys drink Burnett's? I don't drink that. I thought I was super fancy back
Poor
in the
people.
day. You know?
That's what you get to call us peasants again.
Poor. What else?
I don't remember too many other vodkas. I literally drank. I know there was not Burnett's. There was something else we used. 5 o'clock.
Yes. I was gonna call it the death in the bottle. I was gonna call it death in the bottle.
I'm like, there was something else super cheap.
It's like alcohol.
It was rubbing alcohol in a bottle and it was horrible. I don't know why they ever would drink that.
That's what the guys used to drink. I always tell them like, you're really drinking death in the bottle.
It was horrible. It was horrible. I remember the first time somebody bought that and brought it back to my dorm, we were like, what? Why would you? What is this?
But that was also super cheap too.
It was so cheap. So people would use it, especially in college. Yeah, they would use it in the punches. But like, horrible. I'm sure it was so horrible for your body. Everything.
It has to be. Especially when you look at people now who used to drink that crap, you can see their body just like,
man, that's
probably gonna drink Burnett.
Yeah,
probably gonna drink Burnett.
Well,
you know, it makes sense.
Life was hard.
Yeah, right?
Man, don't miss that.
Nah. Also, like the very first time, the only vodka that I did have, like growing up, and some guy had bought me and Amy Grey Goose, and we thought we were super fancy.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, this shit's disgusting.
Yeah, this is
it wasn't even good. It's so expensive. It's
To me, Ciroc was a little smoother
Yeah.
than Grey Goose.
Like, Grey Goose tasted like a higher brand of 5 o'clock, actually.
Yeah. But Grey Goose still had like a rubbing alcohol
and like the smell of
burn
it too.
to it or something. I don't know.
Like it had like when you first open a bottle of Grey Goose, that smells horrid.
Yeah.
And then it evens out, but that first pop, it's like ugh.
Yeah. I'm just not a vodka person.
No.
Even to this day, I've drank it a few times.
It's already made. It's fine. Whatever. I'm personally not purchasing vodka. I'm probably gonna get a whiskey first and then a tequila. Depends if I want to party or just like relax. Relax and drinking whiskey. If I'm trying to party hard, drink some tequila. That's it.
Okay.
All right.
Should we wrap it?
We should wrap it. Let's wrap it. So thank you for tuning in to Toast Up with us. It was fun. Next week, our drink we're going to be doing is strawberry tequila sunrise. If you want to go ahead and grab you some strawberry puree, orange juice, and tequila, we'll show you how to make it at the beginning of next week's episode. Before we get into the fun, if you want to drink with us and toast with us,
please.
I'm probably going to do like maybe like a chips and dip board. It's a little Mexican charcuterie board.
Little chips, few different dips.
We'll try them all out. If you have a brand of, oh no, that's not gonna see this actually. Maybe you will when we post a clip. If you have a brand of salsa you want us to try that you think is fire, drop it in here. We'll
love the
try to pick it up.
Salsas, quesos.
Yeah.
Love some guac. If you have a good guac recipe,
let us
know. Send it over, please. Please.
You can also listen to us on any of your podcasts and things you listen to music playlists like Spotify, Apple Play, any of your other platforms. You can find us on YouTube, our Instagram.
Yes.
We'll also put our individuals in the description box for our YouTube viewers. I think that's it,
Yes. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you so much. This was our first episode.
First of many. Right? Can we have we'll have some sparklers.
I know.
First of many. We're going to look back on this in season 10 because I am manifesting that.
Okay, season 10.
We'll look back on our toasties and see
how our toasties. Coming soon, y'all. Coming soon.
All right. Thank you for being here. And
yes, tune in next week. Are we doing this every Wednesday? Should we say that?
We're going to say it now, but don't host this because we're drunk.
Okay, yeah. So, every Wednesday, we would preferably like it to be every Wednesday. So, every Wednesday, come and join us. Every Wednesday. Also, follow us on Instagram at, what is it?
I'm going to put it right here.
Ordinary Society, but not Society, the shorthand of Society.
Sauce.
Yes, sauce.
I'm definitely editing that out, but that's pretty cute. That's going to be cute.
It's at ordinary.society. Is that right?
Yeah, that is us. Okay.
I was like, are we sure?
Because we have so many pages.
Yeah.
Make sure we're the right one, but that is it. All right.
At ordinary.society on Instagram. At ordinary.society.
And then also in our description box, we'll also put our personal Instagrams on there if you want to follow us because we do fun things on the day-to-day.
Yes.
Also, our podcast listeners, go ahead and tune over to our YouTube because we are going to put out, fun, maybe weekly or monthly videos of us, like vlogs, or like an ordinary vlog.
Yes.
Tune in and see what we do, whether we're like out and about in the city, finding fun things to do, or if we're, doing a truth or drink challenge or something.
Oh,
so,
yes. Challenges.
We love challenges. If you have fun challenges, drop them below too.
Please, let us know.
All right, so that's it. I'm going to pour one last drink and we're going to toast it out.
We're going to toast it out and finish the charcuterie board because it's so good. I'm trying not to go too crazy so I can still talk to y'all, but
I went